Kamen Mice is a woman? Maybe. So recently we got a logo for the new series, Myth. However, it actually isn't called Myth. It's actually called Mice due to the translation in Japan. So how is Mice a woman? Well, weeks before this, we have gotten a leak for a female writer with a mouse motif. However, everyone assumed that this was a new writer for Zeets. But since main writer names tend to give us an idea of the motifs of these writers before they are officially revealed, like Gab being for eating, and the three Z's and Zets being for dreams, there's no coincidence that Myth's motif is both a play on myths and mice. So does that mean we'll get our first primary writer that's a woman? Don't put your hopes on the table just yet, ladies, because unfortunately, this is a boy show, and even with more and better representation of women in Togu throughout the years, and as much as I would be running the hills with the first primary writer that is a woman, my hopium is low at this point, so I think it may not be that simple. You see, mice is called mice, and if you know your grammar, mice is plural, not singular, which means we may get our first primary writer that's a woman. However, she may also be paired with a writer that is a man, similar to how in Revice, the primary writers are Revi and Vice. And Revice was the 50th anniversary, so Mice is the 55th anniversary of Kamen Rider. So we may get Kamen Mai and Kamen Rider yeah. That may not be a cool name now that I think about it. However, even if she potentially has to share the spotlight with her guy counterpart, at least